In a bid to work more closely with Asia, US President Joe Biden unveiled a new trade pact named the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework, or the IPEF, in Tokyo.
The United States and Japan, together with 11 other nations, will be launching the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework. This framework is a commitment to working with our close friends and partners in the region on challenges that matter most to ensuring economic competitiveness in the 21st century.
Australia, Brunei, India, Indonesia, Japan, South Korea, Malaysia, New Zealand, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, and the US are the signatories for the pact. Together, they represent 40% of the world GDP and 60% of the population. The countries in a joint statement said that the pact will help them collectively prepare our economies for the future following the disruptions caused by the coronavirus pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war. The IPEF is meant to be a platform that will address threats like fragile supply chains, corruption and tax havens, while helping governments coordinate and innovate in key sectors like technology and clean energy. US National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan explained that it will be flexible to cater to the needs of a diverse range of countries. What is interesting about the IPEF is that it is not a traditional trade agreement. The US will not be providing actual incentives like lower tariffs or greater access to the US markets, which critics say is a big limitation. However, NSA Sullivan defended the platform, saying that this is a feature and not a bug. Instead, according to Sullivan, countries will have the opportunity to work closely with the US on forming the rules and standards, coordination and technical expertise, and also investment in infrastructure. So, what have the members decided? Well, nothing is fixed as yet. Negotiations on the specific terms and details of this framework could take about 12 to 18 months. Why has the US decided to come out with this framework right now? Several top American companies are looking to diversify their production away from China, and several countries from this region, be it Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, or even India, could benefit from it. The US also hopes that it will provide their businesses a boost. The Biden administration is trying to balance a protectionist sentiment back home with the need to counter China's growing influence in the region. Ever since the US withdrew from the Trans-Pacific Partnership under Donald Trump, the US's economic policy in the region, and especially in Southeast Asia, has been somewhat lacking. China, on the other hand, is a party to the RCEP, and it has also signed several other trade agreements with its neighbors and others through the Belt and Road Initiative. Speaking of which, China has not been too happy with the idea. Earlier, it criticized the IPEF, saying that the US is adopting a Cold War mentality. The People's Daily accused the US of trying to force countries to break away from China,